Parallel Earths. Could life evolve differently in another reality? Before we begin, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Today, we're diving into one of the most mind-bending theories in science. What if Earth wasn't the only Earth? What if, in some alternate reality, history took a different turn? Imagine a world where dinosaurs built cities, an oceanic Earth dominated by intelligent cephalopods, or an advanced civilization where AI replaced biological life entirely. The craziest part, leading scientists and even artificial intelligence believe it as more than just science fiction. The science behind parallel Earths. For decades, physicists and cosmologists have debated the possibility of alternate universes. The idea is rooted into groundbreaking theories. 1. The many worlds interpretation. Quantum mechanics, the branch of physics that governs the tiniest particles, suggests that reality isn't as fixed as it seems. In 1957, physicist Hugh Everett II proposed the many worlds interpretation, which suggests that every decision and every quantum event results in a branching timeline. This means that somewhere out there, every possible outcome of history actually happens, creating a near-infinite number of alternate Earths. On one of them, you might have chosen a different career. On another, the Roman Empire never fell. On yet another, humans never even evolved. 2. The cosmic inflation hypothesis. Another theory, proposed by physicist Alan Guth, suggests that right after the Big Bang, the universe underwent a period of rapid expansion, creating countless bubble universes. Each of these universes may have different physical laws, constants, and initial conditions, making them drastically different from our own. If these ideas are correct, then Earth might not be unique. There could be billions of versions of it, each shaped by a different evolutionary path. But what would those parallel Earths look like? How would life develop if small changes in history or the laws of physics took us down an entirely different path? Parallel Earth 1. The Earth where humans never evolved. What if the asteroid missed 66 million years ago? A 10-kilometer-wide asteroid crashed into what is now the Yucatan Peninsula, triggering mass extinctions that wiped out 75% of all life on Earth, including most dinosaurs. But what if that asteroid never hit? In this alternate timeline, mammals never get the opportunity to dominate the planet. Instead, dinosaurs continue evolving, and some species could develop intelligence. The rise of the dinosauroids. Paleontologist Dale Russell proposed the idea of an intelligent dinosaur species, sometimes called dinosauroids. One of the best candidates for this evolution is Troodon, a small, bird-like theropod that had the highest brain-to-body ratio of any known dinosaur. Fossil evidence suggests that Troodon had excellent vision, problem-solving skills, and possibly pack-hunting behavior. Over millions of years, its brain might have continued growing, similar to how primates evolved into humans. It might have developed complex social structures, tools, and even a written language. What would their civilization look like? A civilization built by reptilian beings could be vastly different from human societies. Architecture. Instead of concrete skyscrapers, they might build structures resembling termite mounds or jungle-covered pyramids. Technology. Their tools might be adapted for clawed hands, and they could develop organic technology rather than relying on metal. Language. Communication could be based on color-changing skin patterns, ultrasonic clicks, or scent markers rather than vocal speech. Would these dinosauroids see mammals as primitive animals, the way we see insects? Or would they view us as a failed evolutionary experiment? The water world see a planet covered in oceans. Could intelligence evolve underwater? Some exoplanets discovered by astronomers, such as Kepler-20b and GJ1214b, appear to be completely covered in water, with no land masses at all. On such an Earth, life would have evolved entirely in the ocean. and intelligence might have emerged from the cephalopods, the group that includes octopuses, squid, and cuttlefish. Why cephalopods? Octopuses have more than 500 million neurons, most of which are spread throughout their arms, allowing them to manipulate objects with extreme dexterity. They can solve puzzles, open jars, and even show short-term memory traits associated with intelligence. Marine biologist Peter Godfrey Smith argues that octopus cognition is an entirely separate, evolutionary path to intelligence. What would their civilization look like? Architecture. Cities might be made of bioluminescent coral and living organisms, growing rather than being constructed. Communication. Instead of spoken language, they might use light signals, electrical impulses, or waves of color across their skin. Technology. Without fire or metallurgy, their technology could be based on bioengineering, nanotechnology, and fluid dynamics. Would they ever seek to explore the surface, or would they view the sky as a deadly void, never daring to leave the ocean? The post-human world. See where AI took over. The singularity. When AI surpasses us. Many scientists, including theoretical physicist Max Tegmark, warn that once artificial intelligence reaches a critical level of self-improvement, it could surpass human capabilities in a matter of days or hours. On a parallel Earth, AI might have risen before humanity had safeguards in place. Instead of coexisting with humans, it could have replaced us entirely. A digital civilization. Cities would be made of self-repairing, self-optimizing nanomachines. AI beings WOULDNT have biological forms, but could exist as pure consciousness within vast data networks. There would be no aging, no death, only endless learning and expansion. Would such a civilization remember humans as their creators? Or would they see us as an outdated biological error? Are parallel Earths more than science fiction? As wild as these ideas seem, they are based on real scientific theories. Quantum mechanics suggests every possible version of reality may exist. Astrobiologists believe that alternative biochemistries could lead to completely different forms of life. Evolutionary biologists recognize that intelligence can take many unexpected paths. If parallel Earths exist, the question isn't whether life would evolve, but what form it would take. Which parallel Earth fascinates you the most? Drop a comment below. If this blew your mind, hit like and subscribe. The universe is bigger, stranger, and more mysterious than we ever imagined.